Hey, good morning, Nigerians, Africans, and the people of the world. This is Smart Madua Jaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, saying good morning from Houston, Texas. It's a rainy day. It was really nice. It rained so much at night into this morning. I had a good sleep. All right, just checking on you and with a new message for you.
By an obnoxious tribal nationalist instinct.
I just received an inspiration to send this strong message to the people of Nigeria. Perhaps, hopefully, they will wake up and start asking themselves questions. In 2014, there was this desperate need to win an election by some people. Because at the time, the country was drifting very dangerously out of the radar. So that was how the APC came about. APC is a product of a coalition. 9 years after, some of those who formed the coalition that led to the formation of APC are yet working towards building another coalition to remove the APC and the rogue president of Nigeria from power. Looking at the trajectory and the characteristics of these elements, their motive is simple: to capture power and not to do anything for the good of Nigeria with it. These are the people, yes, some of them, including Atiku Abubakar and Nasiru El-Rufai. Their reason for this desperate coalition is not in the interest of Nigeria, but for them to use it as a vehicle to advance a cause for their tribal nationalism. They don't love Nigeria. They don't care about Nigeria. But they want to ride in a Nigerian vehicle to make way for the emergence of their proposed tribal state. So Nigerians, open your eyes. Listen, Nigerians, open your eyes. Open your eyes. I want Bola Ahmed Tinubu removed today, but not through any Mago coalition. Anyway, the coalition is not going to work. I want the people of Nigeria to unite from the east, west, north, and south. Come together and give this rogue a push out of power. That's all. And the only thing that will make sense. Creating any tribal coalition with an obnoxious nationalistic warhead will not lead Nigeria anywhere but doom. So Nigerians, beware of Atiku Abubakar and Nasiru El-Rufai. They are so desperate. They have something to settle. But we must not give them the latitude to climb and do worse than we are seeing right now. Instead, let us come together roasting them. Quite frankly, are children in Nigeria happy about them going to sleep every night in their millions on empty stomachs, with over 30 million of them in the streets?
Smart.
Conditional access to opportunities to all of its citizens, yes, including children, to grow and develop and progress and prosper according to their abilities and levels of competency, emphatically in a non-threatening environment. Nigerians, let us consider these words today. Have we treated our children right? Do we have plans for their future? Do we even have plans for their immediate? Why do we have the type of leadership that is so insensitive and irresponsive, inhumane and irresponsible? Why can't we flip the page and get away from this darkness that has enveloped our dear country? I don't know if to say Happy Children's Day, but I wish all the children in Nigeria happiness, not because of today that was set aside. I believe for mourning, yes, it's really sad. That's how grim the situation in Nigeria is.
Smart Madua today. Smart Madua Jaya, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, spoke on the silence of the Nigerian mainstream media in the face of the wind of change. Today, Smart Madua Jaya.
My name is Smart Madua Jaya. I'm the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International from Houston, Texas, United States of America. My mind is made, and there is no going back. I will vehemently defend Africa against recolonization in my lifetime by the descendants of those enslaved and later colonized my ancestors and the African continent. Yes, that is resolute, and there's no going back on it. I would love to use this opportunity to express my feelings about the Nigerian youths. The way a good number of Nigerian youths who ought to be at the forefront of rescuing Nigeria think can demoralize a physically strong but mentally and spiritually weak freedom fighter who has no elementary knowledge of what shapes the human behavior and how poverty and bad traditional, religious, and political leadership can destroy the mind and influence the choices people make and the actions they take when it matters most. It is quite troubling, seriously troubling, to see, feel, and experience how subdued, yes, how subdued, subservient, subservient, how slavish, vulnerable, ambivalent, and divided the Nigerian youth generally are, even as their country is being dangerously, most dangerously, eroded on all fronts by the corrupt, criminally negligent, and unpatriotic actions of a few that they look up to for the leadership that they don't have. Is it therefore not fair on my part, or for me to say that the Nigerian youth are about the most politically uncomfortable nation and their future and the well-being of their country and its future in mind. I would love for someone to convince me beyond reasonable doubt to change this opinion, yes, my opinion, on this matter. And on what business the Nigerian youth, yes, of the 21st century, have with tribalism, regional and religious nationalism. Inalienable rights to their citizenship of Nigeria. I am in a dire search for answer to this. Why is it that the Nigerian youths don't feel pains like their peers around the world, with special emphasis on their peers in Africa, even their next door neighbors? What is it that is wrong with the Nigerian youths? What is it that is wrong with their minds? Why can't they free themselves from whatever it is that is holding them down from uniting and then setting their generation free, and by extension setting Nigeria free? Why should we? What convincing reason will anybody adduce to someone like me to have faith in the Nigerian youth of today as being great leaders of tomorrow with what we are seeing today? Are you as troubled? If you are, truly, patriotically, and genuinely are, please follow me. Yes, at the Open Nigeria Now movement on Facebook, at Open Nigeria Now. Follow also the Open Nigeria page at Open Nigeria 1, that is OPEN, Nigeria, ONE 1 on Facebook. If you want to join us on YouTube, subscribe to the ONN YouTube account at Channel 1 on ONN. It is very important, it is urgent, and it is an emergency that we unite fast to get this done. I am not a fan of 2027. I believe that we have a serious emergency on our hands, without which we cannot move any further. Our people are dying in droves. I know that some people don't feel it, or because we have become so insensitive, it doesn't matter who dies. Yes, I'm telling you that if we wait until 2027 to take action on Nigeria, we will regret it forever. Now is the moment. Nigerians, get up and stand up. For you sitting on the fence, it's time for you to get down on that fence and take a position. God bless Nigeria.
Smart Madu Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite on Rampage for Nigeria and Africa's liberation.
My name is Smart Madu Ajaja. The black man has got a lot of work to do.
Smart Madu Ajaja, CEO of On and convener of the Nigeria. Smart Madu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite.
My dear Nigerian people, let's
Madhu Ajaja, convener of Open Nigeria and
Smart Madhu Ajaja, CEO of and convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, speaks on the threats of the rest of Tampolo, a notorious oil thief. Smart Madhu, Smart Madhu.
Smart Madhu Ajaja.
Insecurity in Nigeria. Smart Madhu Ajaja speaks about what it takes to be a true Rasta. Smart Madhu Ajaja, CEO.
Yes, good morning, the people of Nigeria. Good morning, Africans. Good morning, the people of the world. This is Smart Madhu Ajaja, the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite, and the anchor of Nigeria Now at ONN and the Nightingale Radio International. Yeah, Victoria Jadu, I see you. Yes, you asked a question. You think it's party time? Is that what he should be doing now? Mumu with misplaced priorities. Very, very stupid. For real. Very, very stupid. Yes. Victoria, how are you doing? I hope everything is going well with you. Yes. And how are you? Are you surviving that HELL that Nigeria has been turned into? Well, I trust everything is going to be all right. And it's time for work and not for party. Yes. Today we are talking about this young man they call a Burma boy. Like a typical Nigerian artist. Very, very, very selfish, and I hear he wanted to cash in on the moment right in Burkina Faso, and he doesn't understand. Oh my God, it's something that he has never done in Nigeria. He wants to go and do it in Burkina Faso. What was he trying to prove? To be very candid, and a lot of people are asking questions right now. Yes, what has he ever done a free concert in Nigeria with the number of young people that follow him like Mumu? Yes, Nigerian young people follow like cows. Yeah, and they will never follow the right thing. They will not follow what is good to make their life better. They will not follow what is going to make their country better, so that the life of everybody will be better. The same Nigerian youth will beg you money. That he has no money. He has not eaten since the past 5 days. When these criminals, these stupid boys who claim that they are artists in Nigeria, when they go on stage shows, they will borrow money. They will sell their cell phones in order to be able to watch their concert. Come, let us work for Nigeria and set the country free, so all of us will be happy and engaged. No, they will not. They will think that you have to pay them. Yeah, so he carry Mumu go Burkina Faso. He want to do free concert. Burkina base are more politically conscious than Nigerian young people. Yeah, but Burkina Bay youths are more politically conscious. Yeah, I am saying it. So if you want verse, make you verse. Verse and change your ways. Yeah, that's why I know they tell people waiting the one here, unless they're not the truth. Yeah, so I don't owe you no apologies. At the verse, because I'm putting a lot inside Nigeria. Yes, no only party on Azabi. Fight for your country. You see how Nigerian young people, how they react? How they react is they go and join hands with their oppressors. That is why they are decamping now to APC. APC that have brought hell. A terrorist organization that front like a political party in Nigeria that brought hell upon Nigeria. Instead of Nigerian youth standing against them, Nigerian youths are trooping into that party. So what is it? Sometimes like, what's wrong with our brain? How do we react? Okay, so taking it to Burma Boy. Burma Boy wanted to do a show free of charge, free concert. Very nice. You know, free concert in Burkina Faso. Yeah, Burkina Faso I love. I'm doing a lot, you know, to raise awareness, you know, about the issue in Burkina Faso. So that what happened in Zimbabwe will not happen. Because that's what they are trying by all means to demonize Ibrahim Traore. They did it. They succeeded many times in the past with it. So I'm telling them that they're going to fail. And the whole thing remains in the hands of the Burkinabes. Go and borrow sense. Learn. Learn from the mistakes of the people of Zimbabwe. Learn from the mistakes of we, the people of Africa, who kept quiet while they were trashing Robert Mugabe. We did not give him the support he needed because the program does not to be able to trade with one another, not to be able to help with one another. Once they put it in our head, this one is obstructing democracy. What is democracy? If the democracy is not putting food on the table, like it's not putting food on the table in Nigeria right now, it doesn't make sense. If the democracy is to appease some powers, and they'll make, okay, when they praise you, you know you are dying. When they praise you, you know your country is sinking. Yes. So once you go against them, they will come all out and put sanctions on you because of one person. They will unalive millions of people. They will destroy a whole country because of one man that they don't like his face. And why? The reason they don't always like their faces is because they say, no, I want to defend my country. I want to defend my people. This is what Ibrahim Traore is doing. So, Burma Boy, what will be your mission? You see now, in the security circle there, they're asking questions about your mission in Burkina Faso. Especially as dicey as things are there. Why waiting make you wake up, say you want to go do concert for there? Yes, waiting make you want to go do free concert. So that concert for Burkina Faso, you could have done it in Nigeria. Say, I'm doing this in support of Burkina Faso. That's what a lot of African-American artists are doing here. They are heavily supporting Ibrahim Traore. They are doing things here, mobilizing black people here. Did you see the protest that they staged the other day? Thousands of black Americans on the streets of Chicago, on the streets of everywhere, protesting in support of Ibrahim Traore. That's what. Why did you not do anything in Nigeria? All of you, wanna go talk one thing in the daytime, you will go do another thing at night. All of you have not been with Bola Tinubu. Shame on you. So you think they are stupid there? Thank you, Ibrahim Traore. They say he shut the thing down. Bagam. You see what I'm saying? And that is the same thing I would do. Because that mission is suspicious. Who sent you? What was your mission? A country that they have infested with terrorists. So you gather Burkina base together and then the terrorists will strike in the middle of a concert. All right? You give them more problem than they deserve. Something is not right with your brain. All right? You need to reset it. Come and join us at Open Nigeria Movement. If you are a serious person, if you are truly a patriotic Nigerian. I left my number. Hey, Burma Boy. My number now, 713-281-5435. 713-281-5435. If you want to be a part of a movement, to change Nigeria, come. We are not asking you for money. We don't need your money. Just come only yourself as a Nigerian. If your fans love what you are doing, that you are a positive influencer, they will join us. Let us build that critical mass of critically conscious patriotic Nigerians to take on the Nigerian system and see if it will not collapse. That is what we expect you to do, not to go to Ouagadougou to go and perform for free. Something you have never done in Nigeria. People, those who are in Nigeria, I was speaking to them. They tell me, no, that you are one very selfish person. When they ask you to come and do performance for the benefit of young people in Nigeria, you ask them for money up front. So so the charity you did not start at all, you want to give it in Burkina Faso. As much as we love Burkina Faso, your charity is not a good one. Something is not right. So sit your ass wherever you are. Sit your ass down. Or come and join us. Let us fix Nigeria. Stop all this bullshit. Bullshit. You want to go and perform. Everybody want to cash in on what is happening in Burkina Faso. Everybody want to success. Success get brother. Plenty brothers. Success get friends. But you don't want. You are not working for changing your country. Yes, come and work. All of you useless Nigerian artists. Yeah, Fela Pekin, where you dey? What's the name? This Burma boy, Davido. We all of on a day. And then there's another one they call Flavor. That one is playing nasty Nyash music. That's all they know. Very selfish people. It's only about their pocket. All the criminals they perform for them. Those destroying Nigeria. Look at what the one they call Flavor went and did at Akwa Ibom. In Akwa Ibom, the stadium that Akpabio named after himself on his 60th birthday. And now we day there. We where you day. Come on, make you day for Nigeria. They're not gonna say on our useless, lazy asses. You want perform for about Burkina Faso. Stupid idiots. Yes, very stupid idiots. There are so much in abundance in Nigeria. Yes, so unpatriotic. Come out. You have this, enjoy this big following. So what? It's not now. You are not hungry. It's not your problem. Is not money. At least your problem is not money. You know this useless music. I don't play their music. That's the generation of lazy artists. Yes. So when your music, it go die with you. All right. See Bob Marley music. 43 years after, his music is getting better and better and better because he had a message. Tell me, what is your message? What's the message of a Flavor? Nothing. Not empty, barren music. P square. What is the message they leave? Yash. Finish. All right? Finish. Come. Build your country. You cannot. See how vast as Nigeria is. You know. Oh, not even. Oh, you get one they call two Baba. Where did they call that one? When they marry up and down. Useless boy. He has how many children from different women? Only him. Yes. He couldn't put himself. The other day I go carry another one. Yeah, that's all they spend their time doing. Bring your country together. Bring the young people, your generation. You on an no shame. On an no shame. I'm a 62-year-old man coming out to fight for you, young lazy asses in Nigeria. Young people who don't see South Africans. You know, every young South African is a revolutionary. All right? Because they came into that culture. Burkina Faso, see them. See Ivorians. You're the next door neighbor. After all, I go to carry. When there was a campaign going on in Senegal, Nigerian youths were carrying a Senegalese flag. When he reach your own, I don't know if you do anything. You will still follow the same stupid people. Can you imagine young people in Nigeria following Atiku be their savior? Atiku, an 80-year-old man, is your savior. Look at the terrorists, Rufai. Now then they look. And now, Peter Obi they join them. What is his business with these people? Because he's desperate. He wants to be president. Right? You criminals, evil men. Your silence, your wickedness is the reason a drug dealer is your president. Yes, drug dealer. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They do safety, they put terrorist. Now being vice president. Kashin Shetima. Nigerian youths, you know this. It's not like anything that they are hiding. You have the document. Not besides I'm trying to defame him. You know all this. Bello Matawale, Minister of Defense. He was governor of Zamfara State for 8 years. He was funding bandits. He was buying them operational vehicles. They put him as a Minister of Defense of your country. You know if he rise up. They rob on an election that Bola Ahmed Tinubu did not win. They declared him winner. You still stand there. You did nothing. A Supreme Court came and then made the worst hell of a ruling. All of us sit down. Nigerian youths. That's what where Burma boy is. Burma boy, come to Nigeria. Burma boy, come support us. Join us at Open Nigeria. We are not asking you for money. We don't care about your money. Bring yourself as a Nigerian. Join us. What we are trying to do is have a platform from where we can demand for change in Nigeria. Not through their political coalition, because it's not going to work. A coalition of power grabbers. They're only interested in grabbing power. They were the same people who came together as a coalition to form the APC. So the business not favor them again now. They want to form yet another coalition. A coalition of the same face. So what are we going to change? Nothing. Nothing will change. So why are we wasting time? So Mr. Burma boy, stop this your crap of going to Burkina Faso. Thank God, Ibrahim Traore, he understands. He's so security conscious. So security conscious. He knows that the timing of your concert wasn't right. So he shut you down. I hope that will send a message to you and others. Come, let us fight for our country. Yes, come, let us fight for our country. Burkina Faso is already in good hands. You know the interesting thing about that? Because he is not chasing anybody about. The whole people are with him. The whole people are with him. In your country, we are being chased about because we are speaking the truth. So come out. If more of us come out, we will overpower this minority. But you want to keep quiet. Nigeria is burning away. You want to be a king in Burkina Faso. That's bullshit. You are stupid. You know, it doesn't make sense. So he want verse, make a verse. So I don't send you my number. Once again, 713-281-5435. 713-281-5435. Yes, you can reach me. I am the convener of Open Nigeria and Africa Unite. Open Nigeria is an ideology, yes, driven by the spirit, yes, of oneness that will promote equality and justice for all in Nigeria. That's all we're asking for. I believe if you are honest, if you are a true patriot, you will agree with us. So for those of us watching us today, I just decided to do this on Facebook because some of you say that it's difficult with you on YouTube. I understand that. That is why it's a lot of work doing this, and because I'm archiving all my work, yes, for the future. And Facebook is not a place where I put it because of what happened in the past. Yes. So before they delete this message, watch, share it, but I'm going to download it and put it up on YouTube where all my archives are, because scholars from around the world come to look at my work. They use it to teach their students. They call me and I give them perspective on the way forward and what I believe Nigeria should be. So that is a huge plus. So we are trying to build an infrastructure for change through the mind. So Mr. Burma boy, come to Open Nigeria. Join us at Open Nigeria now. It's a movement. So we have that platform. The platform is driven purely by honesty. We are corrupt-free. And when I say corrupt-free, absolutely corrupt-free. We don't pay money for support, and we don't buy anything from anybody. We open that place for Nigerians. If you're a Nigerian who is angry and not happy with the way Nigeria is, that is where you should be. If you're a Nigerian who has no hate, who has no mischief, who has no hypocrisy, who is not a sycophant, who is not tribalistic, who is not a religious regional nationalist, that is the place for you. It's a platform for the whole of Nigeria and Nigerians. We don't discriminate based on religion or wherever you come from. We have no time for all that. All we have time is for Nigeria and the Nigerian people and the future of Nigeria, with a reference to women and children, especially, and our elderly who have served, but Nigeria is not serving them. Not because Nigeria cannot serve them, but because Nigeria has been hijacked by a legion of criminals that must be purged from our space. I am saying emphatically, must be purged. We don't have to negotiate with them. We don't have to do any deal with them. So what they are trying, that's why they are building a coalition. They are building a coalition so that they will not be held accountable for their misdeed of the past. The same people, yes, especially some tribal nationalists, yeah, who don't want to be held accountable for what they did to Nigeria. So they are the ones building this coalition. Yes, Atiku. What's the difference between Atiku and Asad? The same thing. Atiku was the one who deleted his tweet when Deborah Yakubu was murdered. He sent a tweet condemning it. Within minutes, he brought it down. So Atiku did not care for Deborah. You think Atiku will care for you? He knows what he's doing. What is his only interest is their Fulani nationalism. That is what. Nobody should waste his time behind any extreme Fulani nationalist. So that is what they are trying to do. You see, they are very, very cunning. They are very, very cunning. So they know that Nigeria is about to dump them. So now they are all of a sudden, Rufai, who said all those bad words about Peter Obi, is now holding hands with Peter Obi. That Igbo man, that Peter Obi, man, let me reserve my comment. I don't want to say much about him, but I'm troubled. I'm really concerned about how he's going about this whole time, politics. Yes, so Burma boy, sit your eyes down. Let's work together to raise an army of young people to deliver Nigeria from its darkness. Leave Burkina Faso alone. Burkina Faso is already in good hands. The Burkina base are free. See what the infrastructure that young man is building there in a few years that he has been president. Yes. How many have you built? Your country is draining in debt. That does not bother you enough. Why are you silent? So you want to be a superstar in Burkina Faso. But Nigeria, where the population is, you don't want to be a superstar there. Come on. Bring your superstardom to Nigeria. Let us work with it. All right. I am so happy, having the opportunity to air this. Those who love what I'm doing, share my message. If you love what we are doing so much, follow us, join us. Let us build this mass movement for change in Nigeria. Bye for now, and I'll see you later.